Pompeii Studios bringing you guys a gameplay commentary. Going to be giving you guys a little bit of advice today. A different video to usual. Hopefully you enjoy. And if you do, make sure you let me know and leave a like. So, going to give you guys some tips to enact in your life that will make life a little more enjoyable for you guys, and maybe let you guys know that all the advice that you get regularly from parents or whatever is not wasted breath. They are genuinely good things to think about. So, we're going to start this off with number one. I get told this all the time. Don't care what people think about you. Do you, boo-boo. Do whatever makes you happy. And the people that are meant to follow you and that are meant to be in your life will come afterwards. If you fake it till you make it, you're going to end up making a bunch of fake friends because it's not who you really are. Fake it till you make it does work in some situations, but whenever you're trying to attract people to your following, to your group, it's just not the best way to go. And think of it like this. So let's say for a YouTube as example, and I know I am nowhere near YouTube anything. I make hardly 5 views a video, but the point is let's say you make a video or a YouTube channel about knitting. Obviously it's not going to bring in a broad audience. It's going to bring in a very select niche of people. And that's how you are as a person. You are going to bring in a specific niche of people whenever you start to be you. You're going to bring in friends and followers that are about that same thing that you're about. So, you know, at first your knitting channel may not take off, but eventually it's going to be very consistent with people who love knitting because they love knitting, you love knitting, we're all here together loving knitting. So, think of life as a big YouTube channel, I guess, and whenever you're yourself, you are going to attract that niche of people, and then everyone's going to be happy, including yourself, and you're going to have friends, and it's going to be awesome, and they're going to be real friends, not fake friends. I would rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. So, number 2 is be patient and be persistent with anything in life that you want. Nothing good comes easy or fast. Everything is a marathon. If it's a sprint, it's going to be short-lived. So just think of that in the process. That's like me on YouTube. I've been at this for a while. Hardly make 5 views a video, but I am still at it because I know one day my time will finally come and it'll all be worth it. It is a marathon, and I am being patient, and I'm also being persistent by just continuing to do me, upload what I like, and then when people in my niche end up showing up, everyone will be happy. So, number 3, I want to say is don't sell yourself short with anything. Put your absolute heart into everything you do, and if you do that, people will notice, no matter how long it takes. Again, be patient and persistent, but put your heart into what you do, especially if it makes you happy, and especially if it's a career that you really want to advance in. Like, whenever I was at Hardee's for a year. I quit, did other things, got some knowledge from other jobs, and then I came back and I put my absolute all into Hardee's because I loved working there and I wanted to be a manager. And guess what? 2 weeks after I got hired again, I actually got hired as opening manager. 2 weeks later, I became assistant general manager, and I was pretty much the GM because our GM never showed up to work and never did anything. So I was running the place. I got what I wanted. I put my whole heart into it, and I was patient and persistent with such good work. And luck comes from hard work. Think of that. So think of every time you do hard work and you try seriously hard, you're building your quote-unquote luck, and eventually you're going to get your lucky break, and people are going to finally notice, and you're going to get what you've been trying to get this whole time. I believe we're on 4. Life is good, but it is not fair. If you think life is fair and you think okay, hang on. Let me word this as carefully as I can without enraging everyone in the world. Life is not equal for everyone. No one owes you anything. Of course, you have basic human rights. We are all equal on a certain scale, but life itself, what happens in life, the events in life, is not equal or fair, and it never will be. And no matter how much these people who dream of a utopia society want to believe, life is never going to be fair for everyone. There's always going to be someone that's better at something than the other person. But don't ever think that hard work does not outshine talent. Now, there are some people who say, well, when talent and hard work together, it's unstoppable. I don't agree with that at all, because people with talent are usually pretty egotistical about whatever they have a talent for. And ego and arrogance has been the downfall of many great men and great nations. So if you work hard at what you do, if you truly try your best, you have no idea where you could go, but you must stay humble. Alright, stay humble, sit down, you know what I'm saying? Just take it all in, but take it all in with a grain of salt. I honestly have lost freaking count of what number we're on, so last one is if you quit, you fail. This one just made me think of one, so this is not the last one. If you quit, you fail. The only way you're going to figure out if you can do something is by doing it. If you quit, you'll never know if you could have done it. Like for me with YouTube, if I quit YouTube, I'm never going to know what could have happened. Whenever I took my freaking longest break of my life, I, to this day, wonder what would be different if I never stopped doing YouTube a long time ago. And I'm never going to know because I quit. I sold myself short and I settled. Now I know to never do that again. I'm living proof. And finally, the last tip is the best one in my opinion, and that is you win or you learn. You never lose. Take every quote-unquote failure as a learning experience. Take it as a chance to better yourself, better your craft, better whatever. A quick story about this is a long time ago when I was still in school, I was in English class and we had these short story projects. And generally I would get a very good grade on the short story projects. But this time, one time I didn't try it at all. And my teacher noticed, and during makeups she said, you know, this is not your best work. You generally write the best stories in the class, so what happened? I said, well, I didn't really try too much. Okay, so she let me do another chance during the makeups. I went back over it, I learned from my mistakes, and I got an A+. I got the top of the class again. So the point is take every loss as a learning experience, because then you're truly the real winner in the end, because you've learned from your experiences, and that's the only way you're going to learn. You can teach in a classroom all you want, but there are things in life that have to be learned from experience. This reminds me of another story. I had to do some sensing session a few days ago, like last week. And everyone in there was talking about how we need more classes for finance because people just coming into the military, now they have all this stuff paid for and they have a full check, they just go out and blow it. They were saying we need more classes, we need more classes. I told them that was stupid, because you can sit in a classroom and you can tell this kid all you want, don't do this, but he's still gonna do it, and that's the only way he's gonna learn. You have to learn life through experience. You can only teach so much before experience is required. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Pompeii. Catch you on the next one. Peace.